Previously on Gutter Trash.
I drove a riding mower once.
And then I got some fiberglass all over my skin, and I got really itchy, and I broke out, and my brother had to rush me home, and I had to take a shower and get it all off me. And then I was sick for like 2 days.
Actually, when I came in tonight, when I came to your house, I walked up, and the door was open, and I found you sitting with your knob in your hand. I listened to the Misfits today. The actual Misfits, like the old Glenn Danzig Misfits.
The Michael Graves Misfits are also the actual Misfits.
Oh, to me, the Michael Graves Misfits is the only Misfits when the world goes down.
When the world goes down, oh man, there are going to be fucking riots.
Oh, yeah.
I've often predicted riots for numerous things.
Yeah?
I predicted riots for the presidential election, no matter which way they went. And I was wrong. I'm pretty sure that the TV thing is going to be the thing that causes the riots.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully small scale, like,
well, obviously, because
isolated
a lot of people still have cable.
Yeah, right.
But I'm sure just the years of karma.
Yeah.
Just sort of built up that, that was karma's deciding, all right, you've had enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's knock him down a peg or two.
It's, brand X microphone stand.
Yeah, this is a microphone stand. You're like, oh, is that why it's
holding my
mic? Yeah. Oh, I wish Waffle House delivered.
What is this, episode 13?
This is lucky number 13?
Wow.
Is it really?
I think so. Yeah, Mighty Love was 12.
Really? Oh, we should have totally watched Friday the 13th.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that this was going to be the 13th episode.
I didn't realize either.
Well, welcome. I'm Eric.
I'm Jason.
This is Gutter Trash, the bad luck episode.
You did already shock yourself. Like 5 seconds ago, you shocked your loud noise or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Maybe you lost your...
This will prove to just go poorly, I think.
Your hearing will deteriorate.
Yeah. My hearing is already kind of deteriorating. I wish maybe I should do something somewhere else here.
I like all those lights. There's blue and red and green lights on your equalizer or whatever that thing's.
All right, that's better. Now I'm not going to go deaf here.
That's good.
Woo! Way to promote. I think I've come to the conclusion that my hearing's just going to go like within the next 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah.
We could do the world's first half-deaf podcast.
Hey, I can still talk.
Yeah.
I just can't hear a fucking thing you're going to say.
But you wouldn't hear all my hilarious retorts.
That's true. It'll be pretty odd to do. It may provide its own brand of hilarity.
Yeah. That's true. It's probably... Wow, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Maybe
striving for the future.
Maybe when I go blind, I still draw my comics, and people are like,
"Oh wow,
wow, his art is so much better." Like, no joke.
Yeah,
his line work is so much more precise.
Yeah. And then someday, Daniel Day-Lewis and who's
Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz will portray us in a movie about our lives.
Can I get portrayed by Daniel Day-Lewis at least?
That's fine. I love Eric Stoltz.
Okay, sweet.
I hope he's not working at a drive-thru somewhere. I hope that he's like doing stuff
right now. You mean?
Yeah,
Eric Stoltz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen or heard of him since I think The Prophecy.
He did the voice of one of the babies in Look Who's Talking 4. Straight to video, came out 2 years ago. Just kidding.
God, thank God. Wow. I guess I could look him up on IMDb, see what he's doing.
Now that you have the internet again.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm. It's fulfilled your everyone.
Yeah, and I've immediately just gone back to the same bad habits that I had, prior. And it's like I'm a junkie.
I remember, like, during that month or two, you were like, yeah, I realized I wasted so much time on the internet. I think I'm better off for not having it, and I don't think I'll miss it or go back to it as much.
Yeah, and
it was all horrible lies.
Pretty much, yeah. I've wasted this entire weekend just being online.
There's Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz. He's going to be in the Tintin movie, maybe.
Really?
I guess it's Tantan, isn't it? You're the comic nerd. You tell me.
I thought it was Tintin.
No, whatever.
Maybe Frank Miller will direct that, and it can be like a dark, brooding version where Tintin's like, I want a bow tie, and a damn sure better be black.
He was in The Butterfly Effect. I've never seen that.
Wow, that's kind of a guilty pleasure. I enjoyed that movie.
I've wanted to see it, and I think I've caught some of it on TV. I just have never sat down to watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who was doing the Tintin movie? Steven Spielberg.
Oh, I've heard of that guy.
Andy Serkis and Eric Stoltz.
Huh.
There's the only two people
attached.
It'll probably never happen. But anyway.
Eric Stoltz does the voice of the dog.
Yeah, wow. Is that Rin Tin Tin you're thinking of, maybe?
No, he has a dog.
Okay.
I started to say Pal, but that's not. That Pal's from, I think, Gasoline Alley. I can't remember which dog.
All those crappy comic strips just run into each other.
They all have a dog, yeah.
Fuck the French, too.
What? Je comprends à pour le français. I just said, wow. I know a little French.
I didn't know you knew any, so there we go.
Well, you know what's weird? And I'm not kidding. I just started learning today. I got these CDs. I got these 8 CDs about how to learn French, and I listened to the first, or like 20 minutes of the first one today, and I learned how to say, let's see, what else did I learn? Let's see, that was, I know a little French. Let's see. What is it? Je vous comprends. Oh yeah, je vous comprends l'anglais. That means, do you know any English? I know very little French though, just like a couple phrases.
Yeah, I had trying to get my hands on Rosetta Stone so I can learn Spanish.
All right,
because it's actually kind of useful in my life occasionally.
Because your relatives and
right.
Vacations.
I like to know when they make fun of me. Because, whenever they start speaking Spanish, they're talking about you. So,
right.
I'd like to be able to fuck with them like that.
Like pretend as if you don't know what they're saying.
Right. Or just, sit quietly while they're having an all-Spanish conversation and just know exactly what they're saying. And maybe, throw something out at them. Just like that.
Just every once in a while.
Fuck you in Espanol.
It's I caramba ras espantoso. I don't know what that means, but somebody told me it was a Spanish insult.
All right. I don't know. My mom just calls me a shithead, so that's all I know.
Shithead in Spanish? Or?
In English.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So,
multicultural episode.
I know. This is weird.
How exciting.
I feel the redneck isn't well represented here yet.
Well, I'm drinking beer and we just watched a dumb comedy.
Alright. Was it about wrestling? See, it doesn't count then.
Well, there were some big burly dudes with half shirt tank tops on.
That's true. Alright, you got me. So we just watched Cabin Boy.
Yeah, we did. Oh man, what a great fucking movie.
Yes. I think I said it when I announced it. I've never seen this movie.
Uh-huh.
And I always wanted to see it. And I'm sort of kicking myself that I waited so long to see it.
All right.
But at the same time, I'm thinking, maybe I wouldn't have appreciated it 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And now, but wow, that was great.
It's so surreal. It's
Well, it's produced by Tim Burton, and it definitely has that Tim Burton-esque feel.
Yeah.
Like, the entire time I was watching it, I was thinking, this is kind of like Chris Elliott's Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't agree more. Instead of a bicycle, it's a boat called the Filthy Horror with Ricky Lake as the figurehead.
Which I didn't know until I read the credits. But
yeah, that was before she was big.
Yeah.
I mean, literally and figuratively.
Nah, I think she was literally big before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She downsized.
She was in all those John Waters movies, wasn't she?
Oh, was that? Yeah, that probably was before. I don't know. Cowboy was pretty old.
It's 94. All right.
I know she was in Crybaby, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Crybaby, was it? I'm guessing
like Hairspray.
I'm gonna guess early 90s on Crybaby.
All right. So what do I look up? John Waters or Ricky Lake?
Oh man,
I'll look up Ricky Lake.
That is the choice of a lifetime. I'm going with John Waters.
I looked up Ricky.
Oh, okay.
And she was in Hairspray, 1988.
Oh, okay.
Ha! Fuck you.
Oh, Crybaby.
Crybaby.
She was in Cecil B. Demented too.
Crybaby, 1990.
Oh.
She was in Kate and Alley as well. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, Cecil B. Demented. Wow, I didn't realize she was in that.
Serial Mom.
She was in all of John Waters' movies. Catboy's 94, okay.
Yep.
I was one of the 8 people that saw that in the theater. My brother and I and some dude went on... we actually stayed home from school the day it came out so I could go see it. I mean, not that that's like a big deal. I'd stay home from school if, I thought I was getting a coupon in the mail from a pizza place.
Right,
right. I didn't go to high school as much as I should have.
I think I slept in that day that it came out, so I missed it.
Yeah. That was the one day it was in the theaters too. Oh my! I know. Like, aren't there a lot of great sets and props for a movie that probably didn't do very well?
Yeah. I mean, it was a huge flop, and I don't remember when it came out in the theaters at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I know the year because I'm looking at the...
I thought it was earlier than that.
Yeah. And, it's only got like a 4.4 rating on IMDb.
Out of how many? 10?
Out of 10.
Really?
And, wow. That just proves that people are idiots.
It's so unique.
I know. And it's like, people love Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
And it's like the exact same type of movie.
Yeah.
Why doesn't this get the love? This should seriously be like one of the biggest cult movies out there.
Yeah. I dare say it's funnier than Pee-wee's, and I love Pee-wee's.
I would say so too. Yeah, why don't you like this, America?
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Fuck you, you assholes.
That's why I'm moving to Canada. That's why I'm learning French, actually, because I want to move to Canada.
Okay.
Or at least I want to, live there for a bit. A wee bit.
A wee bit.
Get it? Wee.
I get it.
Yes,
Yeah,
French.
yeah.
But yeah, what other movie has the main character facing death through giant nail clippers, Dave Letterman selling sock monkeys, fish stick kitties, and a 6-armed love goddess? I dare you to find another movie like that, America.
Yeah. And let's not forget Brian Doyle Murray.
Brian Doyle Murray as Skunk.
I do enjoy pretty much any Murray that shows up anywhere. I think there's only like 3 main ones that show up most places.
Do you like Eddie Murray, the singer?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know who that is.
He did didn't he do the soundtrack? Oh, I'm thinking of Eddie Money. Never mind.
I think it's 2 Tickets to Paradise?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's money. Yeah.
That's money in the bank.
Ooh. Yeah, bringing up David Letterman. That was awesome. I knew he was in the movie, but I didn't know in what capacity or anything. Because back in '94, I actually watched the Late Night with David Letterman.
Right. It was hilarious back then.
Yeah. And, not so much anymore.
Not so much the last 10 years.
Jay Leno has never been hilarious.
Except for on Facts of Life.
I wouldn't know about that. But Yeah, but so I was watching late night when it was back in the day, and like every episode, Dave Letterman would make fun of the fact that he was in Cabin Boy.
Yeah. That's back when Chris Elliot was always on Letterman, and he would do weird skits. Like I saw him perform Rocket Man by Elton John once on David Letterman. That was his appearance.
Was this before Chris Elliot was actually a cast member on SNL as well?
Yeah, this was before that.
See, that always sort of bothered me, was that because even though I didn't never see it, I mean, I really wanted to see Cabin Boy, and I loved Get a Life.
Oh yeah,
and I thought, man, what a step fucking down for him to go on Saturday Night Live after the fact.
Yeah,
like usually that's like well, I'm just breaking in, I'm on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually I'll get a movie based off of my retarded fucking skit that I wrote. Coneheads.
Or Toonces, the cat that could drive a car. Did you know they made a movie based on Toonces?
Really?
That's my next pick.
Okay.
Somebody call Netflix. Yeah, that movie. I love that movie. And Andy Richter, you didn't know he was going to be in there, did you?
No, I had no idea.
Because he's not even announced in the opening credits.
Andy Richter was pretty awesome in that, too.
He was like the Janet Leigh of that movie, because you're like, wow, it's Andy Richter, and then he dies like a fourth of the way through the movie.
Because this is before Andy Richter was Andy Richter.
Oh, I guess he wasn't on that show yet.
Well, he may have been on
the Johnny Carson show, or
not Conan O'Brien. Yeah, because Conan O'Brien was on by that point, but I mean he was just Conan O'Brien's sidekick.
Yeah.
Who gives a damn about that?
He was hilarious on that show, though.
Oh yeah, he was. Andy Richter is awesome.
Yeah.
There's the show he was on. Andy Richter Controls the Universe.
Is that the one where he's like a cop or detective or something?
No.
What was that?
That was a different Andy Barker PI.
That was great.
That was awesome too.
I never saw the other one.
Andy Richter Controls the Universe has to be one of my favorite comedies that's been on in the past 10 years.
Really?
It lasted like 2 seasons. Barely. And it's not even available on DVD or anything yet. But it is hilarious.
Was it like a sitcom?
Yeah. It was like one of those where, like he sort of like drifts off into daydreams about just crazy shit happening.
Okay.
But like, everything else was also pretty fucking hilarious too.
Uh-huh.
And I also realized that in the show, he does what I do for a living.
Oh, yeah? In graphic design?
No. He writes technical manuals for like military and
okay.
the aerospace industry. And he had an illustrator in his office with him who does basically what I do.
That's great. It's nice to have a relatable TV figure.
Yeah. Of course, this was long before I ever worked at where I currently work. So
that's why you need to find those now.
I know. I wish, if it came out on DVD tomorrow, I would say, fuck paying rent. I'd go buy that.
So it's like a season and a half all around?
Yeah, maybe like 20 episodes total.
Huh. Yeah, he's some kind of good.
He is some kind of good. And yeah, he was awesome in Cabin Boy. Chris Elliot was awesome in Cabin Boy.
Chris Elliott's so great with delivering these just absurd
dialogue.
Yeah. And with such a straight, sentimental face, and
right.
I think he's a genius of comedy. I mean, I think people are always milking their penises, talking about Andy Kaufman, and Andy Kaufman's kind of funny.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean, there's some underappreciated comedians, and Chris Elliott's definitely one of them.
Yeah, like Dane Cook.
Who's that?
Oh God.
Dane Cook.
Oh, you don't want to know. Never mind. I was going to make a funny joke, but you didn't get the reference.
My lack of pop culture knowledge is astounding. I'm surprised I know who, Stan Lee is.
To fill you in, Dane Cook is pretty much like the worst comedian on the face of the planet. And just everybody thinks he's so goddamn hilarious. He's not.
Is he still around?
Yeah. He was in a movie with Jessica Simpson.
Oh, that's all.
And Jessica Alba.
Ooh.
2 different movies, but yeah.
Right.
He's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
He's the worst goddamn comedian ever. Pretty close up there with that other guy.
Carlos Mencia.
He's pretty fucking bad, too. But worse than that.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're about even, but in like two different playing fields.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One's
It's like one's the worst baseball player ever, and the other is the worst football player ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Okay. What the fuck were we talking about?
Andy Richter or something. I don't know.
No, Chris Elliot, you were just calling him a genius.
Oh yeah, he's totally genius. Get a Life, awesome. Groundhog Day. He was the straight man, but he was great in that.
Yeah.
What else was he in besides those horrible like scary movies or something? Wasn't he in Scary Movie or
I don't think so.
or one of those parodies of Scream? Some movie that parodied all the horror movies.
I don't think he was.
He was in something. Ooh, IMDb.
Well,
Yeah, it was one of those. It was
I know he was in some of the Farrelly Brothers movies. He was in
wasn't it a Scary Movie? That's what I was thinking it was.
no, the one I'm thinking of, Something About Mary. He was in that.
Huh.
Did you ever see it?
I saw bits of it. He was in Kingpin. That was great. He was good in that.
He was really good in Kingpin. He was in Scary Movie 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And Scary Movie 2.
He was like the crazy butler or something.
I don't know. I never saw it. Because it was a fucking scary movie.
He was in Snow Day?
He was in Snow Day.
What?
Wow, we should really just go through his list here.
What?
Oh
my gosh, his list is like 20 times longer than I ever thought it would have been.
Yeah. Wow, starting in like... That's an actor. Wow, okay. Starting in like 1983.
What? I knew he was in... What? Miami Vice?
Manhunter?
No. I knew he was in The Abyss, which I thought was weird, but...
The Equalizer?
What? That was such a great show. That old guy that carried on a baseball bat and beat the shit out of people. Do you remember that?
I remember that he was a British guy.
Yeah, he was like they would call him, he was like the one-man A-team.
Right.
And he had a baseball bat, and he would like beat the shit out of criminals.
Are you sure you're not thinking of like The Substitute with like Tom Berenger? Or like Treat Williams, I think, was the original one. I don't know.
Oh no, he kicked ass, I remember. I mean, not every minute of the show, but every once in a while.
Wow. The only thing he's written is Cabin Boy and Get a Life.
He wrote a couple books. And
well, I mean, for like movies, I figured he would have written some movies on the side. Yeah,
I knew he did he did a one-man show once on like the life of FDR or something.
Well, he has a novel that has FDR in the book.
Oh yeah,
as a main character.
Wow, I'd like to read that. I know.
I think I've told you about his Shroud of the Thwacker.
Yeah. I gotta find that on Amazon or something.
I'll let you borrow mine.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. I know he was in that one-man show, though, because I saw it once. He was on Wings, first episode.
One episode.
Murphy Brown.
Yeah.
Duckman. He was not in Mars Attacks.
What? Where do you see that?
Oh, it's the name of an episode of Sabrina.
Okay, yeah.
Number 33 there.
Yeah. Something About Mary.
Hercules? What?
The Disney cartoon.
This is crazy. See, this is what's wrong with the internet. Like, we could have been like discussing the philosophical depth of Cabin Boy like 5 minutes ago. Dilbert? What?
Osmosis Jones.
I saw that actually. That 70s show. I know he was on like 2.5 Men or some show like that.
He's on, or was on.
Everybody Loves Raymond. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's your favorite show. What the hell? I didn't even know that. Yeah, he
don't
plays,
let that out there. Come on.
He does a good job of playing sort of Arrested Development creepy guys.
Yeah. Like pasty, naive, like self-centered morons.
Yeah, no, that's just he's an actor. So,
it's a typecast. Yeah.
But it's pretty funny. I don't want to look at that picture with the shirtless guy there. There is.
Yeah, but yeah, I love that guy. He's so awesome. I hope he does really well with his career, because he deserves it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's still making movies, so... Yeah, I wish him great luck. I hope... Man, it would be awesome if, like, he does something else similar to Cabin Boy. Not you know, a remake or...
Well, they did sort of leave it open for Cabin Boy, too.
That's true. Yeah, we could cut in, like, 20 years later.
Adventures on the Filthy Whore.
Yeah. Wow.
I hope it happens. Adam Resnick, if you're listening, I know you are. I know you're one of our 8 listeners.
I've never heard of this guy before. What has he done?
I think he worked on Get a Life, too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he wrote Death to Smoochie.
Oh, that's a good movie. The Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah. And The Mayor? What the hell is The Mayor? He only directed Cabin Boy.
It was the only directorial job he ever...
Yeah.
No, like, Life cereal commercials or anything?
Not that we know of. I don't think they really list commercials
that would
on
take,
their IMDb
That would
page.
take up a lot of useless space. I remember whenever I wanted to buy a copy of Cabin Boy when I was probably like, 16 or 17 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went around to all the video stores and asked a couple of them, I was looking in their, videos for sale and none of them had it. And I asked one of them if they could order it for me. And he's like, yeah, we can order it for you. It was the one that had that vampire guy that killed a guy in Kentucky or something. The one over across from your house.
Oh, yeah, vampire guy.
I heard he was a vampire. Like he sucked blood or something for like some weird thing that he did. I swear I heard thought he was a vampire.
What the fuck?
I'm not kidding. I heard that he like did some weird. I don't know if it was sexual or if it was just like he was just odd. But someone mentioned that he informed them he liked to suck blood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
I hope it is. That's why I didn't say the guy's name, because I don't
No, admittedly, there's not a lot I can say. Well, like, I knew the guy.
Right.
Because I did know the guy, but obviously I didn't know that the guy, murdered someone and was a fugitive from justice.
Well, see, is it that much of a leap of faith that this murderer
Yes, it
could
is.
suck blood, too?
Because... other than the murdering and the escaping from prison.
And the fake name.
And the fake name and, owning the video store. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
He raised purebred cats. And they were the cutest little cats you'd ever seen.
I'm pretty sure vampires keep felines as their spirit beast.
He read a lot,
they're familiars.
Yeah. Lived in this apartment. Yeah.
Did he live in this apartment?
Yeah.
This very apartment?
This very apartment.
The vampire serial killer?
Yeah. The vampire serial killer lived in this apartment.
Well, either way. he told me he could order me a copy of Cabin Boy on VHS, because this was pre-DVD.
Right.
If you can imagine such a time.
I can't.
An arcane...
I cannot.
Right.
I don't know this VHS you speak of.
It was a VTR for videotape recorders. You played them. But he said, yeah, I can order a copy on video, and he looked it up, and he had this giant phone book full of VHS titles, and he was like, yeah, it'd be $99.74. I was like, $9.74? He's like, no, $99.74. I was like, oh, that's okay then, never mind. Because I guess video stores, when they bought videos, they had to pay exorbitant amounts of money, and then that's how they justified renting them out for, until they became commercially available, which Cabin Boy only did on DVD, probably because of some sort of pent-up cult demand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything's available on DVD now.
But when he went out of business...
Huh?
When he went out of business, I bought Cabin Boy on VHS for $4.
Yeah, I don't think he really went out of business. He turned himself in to go back to prison.
Only so he could find more victims for his vampire bloodlust. It's all true. I heard it from a guy who knew a guy's cousin that talked to him. I mean, if there's any more credible source than that, I would like to be filled in. No, I can't even remember who told me, but I remember someone told me that, yeah, that guy, he's a fucking vampire. He sucks blood, can you believe it? I swear I'm not kidding.
That person was full of shit.
Probably.
Yeah.
He probably tried to buy a Cabin Boy, and he was pissed that it cost so much money.
Yeah.
So he made up lies about the guy.
But anyway, yes, he did live here in this apartment
with
his fake wife.
It wasn't a real wife?
I don't think they were legally married, no.
No. Well, that's no big deal.
Yeah, because, well, she's the one that helped break him out of prison.
Wow, he actually got busted out?
Sort of, yeah.
Wow. I thought he was just, wanted or something.
No, yeah, he was in, Kansas somewhere or something like that. And the woman, Linda, I'm doing air quotes because we're not their real names.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kenny and Linda.
His name was Kenny, though, wasn't
it? His real name?
Yeah.
I don't know if his real name was Kenny.
Oh, that was what he went by.
But yeah, that's what he went by when he lived here and owned the video store.
The video store right across the street from your house.
Where the MASH Museum took residence shortly thereafter.
The MASH Museum, I remember that. Oh, man, the fucking MASH Museum. I'd forgotten all about that. We had, in our town, a MASH Museum. For the show MASH.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, that's right. I wonder why that went out of business.
Oh, I don't know.
Wonder why people didn't travel pilgrimage from near and far to see, Hawkeye's blanket or whatever.
I would have to say because they were never fucking open.
I remember he had a phone number on his door you could call him to make an appointment to come and look at the MASH Museum.
Yeah. All I know is, it was there for 2-3 years or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I never saw anyone there. The lights were never on.
Oh, I went there.
I would go across the street to the grocery store there and, walk past it. And
it was never
anything in there. Well, I mean, there was stuff in there.
Well, tons of MASH stuff.
Yeah, MASH action figures and coloring books.
And real shit from the show, actual props and stuff. That guy was crazy. JD. His name is JD, the guy that ran the MASH Museum.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he could have been a vampire, too.
No, he was a werewolf.
No.
Don't be silly. Don't be absurd, sir. 2 vampires in the same shopping center? That would never happen.
Oh, wow. Well, what did I tell you about the guy who's running the carpet business now there?
The Mummy?
Yeah. He's a zombie guy, right?
Oh. It is our 13th episode. It's all spooky and monstrous.
Yeah. Happy New Year. We're 2 weeks into the new year by this point, so fuck it.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a Happy New Year by now, you're not going to have one.
Yeah, probably not. But we still hope you do.
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah, you're done.
I still hope you do.
I was looking at the guy who played the Giant because he looks really familiar.
Yeah, he's a bit player, I think, in a lot of things.
He is in a ton of things, but I
Fight
thought
Club. That's what it was.
Was he in Fight Club?
Yeah. I saw.
Do you see that? I don't see that anywhere.
I swear I saw his name. I saw Fight Club.
Fight Club.
I think it was just above that. Was he in Fight Club?
Point it to me because I don't see it at all.
I think it's in the 20s.
He can't have been in.
Yeah. Oh, he did the voice in Fight Club.
Oh, the video game.
Video game?
Video game. So it's Fight Club came out in 99. I'm in the 99s here. There's no Fight Club. Not that I see anywhere.
I know. Well, obviously I don't recognize him from Fight Club, but I know
because that was the voice in a video game.
I don't even remember a video game in Fight Club.
There is a video game called Fight Club.
Oh. I'm dumb. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
call me Kenny.
Yes.
The cabin boy, not the vampire.
Oh, okay. Anyway, no, I thought this guy was. I could have sworn he was in the show. What the hell? The guy that helped create Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, that's right. Larry David's
David.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I thought he was that guy.
Oh, the lawyer or something?
No,
he's not the lawyer.
Looks just like him.
He looks so familiar. What the hell? Mike Starr, who are you?
He's in a ton of shit.
Too much to even comprehend.
Yeah. I probably spelled enthusiasm wrong. No, there it is. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. He looks real similar to Jeff Garlin.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, where do I know that guy from, though? He's been in a bunch of dumb comedies or something.
Yeah, he's just been in a ton of things.
Quality actor all around.
Yeah, good actor. Great in Cabin Boy.
As the hardware store salesman. The giant
hardware store salesman.
Yeah.
Married to the sex goddess.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many bizarre things in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like the cupcake that comes flying out.
Spits tobacco. The half man, half shark.
Half man, half shark. Which, as soon as I saw that, made me think of C-Lab 2020.
Oh, yeah.
There's a character in it. His name was Sharko.
Sharko.
He was half boy, half shark. Because the character Marco put his human penis inside his shark mom's vagina.
Oh. That sounds pretty fishy to me.
Yeah. But hey, that was the exact same scenario in Cabin Boy.
That's true. That's true. And I hadn't seen this movie in years, but I recognized that guy too. The guy that played the shark guy, Chalky.
Yeah.
He was Dr. Jacoby on Twin Peaks.
Still never seen that.
Oh, such a good movie.
Someday.
Show and movie.
Someday.
And Bob Elliott, Chris Elliott's dad, played his dad in the movie.
Yeah.
He played Nathaniel Merriweather's daddy.
There are a ton of actors in this that you don't recognize their names or anything, but as soon as you see him, I've seen that guy in so many goddamn things. The guy that plays Big Teddy.
Yeah.
I
think he was in a
Brian James.
I swear he was in an old Sam Raimi movie. What was it called? That really old Sam Raimi movie?
I don't know, but he died in 1999, but was in a movie in 2005.
Wow, that's very Tupac of him.
He was a voice in Spawn.
What was that Sam Raimi movie before Evil Dead?
I don't think there was one.
Yeah, it was
Nope.
It was super old.
Nope. Not before Evil Dead.
Was it not? Well, it was before Evil Dead 2. Crime Wave.
Crime Wave.
Yeah.
Was he in Crime Wave?
I swear he was.
Could have been. Man, he was in a ton of things too.
Yeah, IMDb is a scary, scary place that can suck hours and hours of your life away.
It seriously can, because you just go from one thing to another.
Yeah, you're like, oh, the Jeffersons. Oh,
he was in Crime Wave, yes.
Yeah.
Written by Ethan and Joel Coen.
Ooh.
I've never seen it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, it got them to where they needed to be.
Yeah,
but I didn't think it was great. I mean, if one of my friends would have made it, I would have been super impressed. But if the Coens and Sam Raimi made it,
right.
Yeah, they've done so much better since.
He was the voice of Parasite in the Superman cartoon. Yeah, I've seen this guy in a ton of shit, and it's a little weirded out that
he was the voice
he
of
died
Alf.
10 years ago. And huh?
He was the voice of Alf. I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah,
it is odd. 6 years later, he appears in a movie. But,
that's so weird. Man, how does that happen?
This is
wow. Anyway, yeah, this is riveting for listeners. Our 30 seconds of silence we just had while I looked up Phoenix Point, made in 2005, where Brian James played Spider Rico 6 years after he died.
Love it. Watch it. Love it.
Let's look at the chick. She wasn't very good.
But Laura, she had some great lines, though.
Everyone had great lines, just because it's one of those movies that
it's full.
The dialogue is genius and absurd.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. She's the last thing I think she said was, "Your words melt like butter in my brain." I was like, "Wow, that's pretty sexy." As a fan of popcorn, I think that's sexy.
Yes.
I don't know about you, because
I don't like popcorn. Yeah.
Right.
I guess she's been in a lot of stuff here too. She was in Magnolia. Wow.
And the Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, the Butterfly Effect. Matchstick Men.
Who was in the Butterfly Effect other than her? We just looked
I forget.
Somebody from this
Somebody
movie.
else.
Brian Doyle. He played Ashton Kutcher. It's kind of a stretch.
Was Chris Elliot in the Butterfly Effect?
I don't think so. Somebody was.
I gotta look.
No,
he was not. Alright. Whatever.
But yeah. Yeah, what a classic. It deserves to be on all the cult lists.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are movies that, will just bomb and disappear forever, but then they come back as a big cult movie. I'm surprised that this one hasn't yet. Because, also I'm surprised that it really did take me this long to see this movie. But I'm glad I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's just dumb funny. I mean,
yeah.
But sort of witty at the same time. Like there's no, intricate storyline or anything, but it's really funny, though. I mean, if you see this movie and you don't laugh, you need to, call somebody that can
call a doctor,
put you out of your misery.
Yeah, call Dr. Kevorkian.
Oh yeah, Dr. K.
Is Kevorkian dead?
I don't know.
Now I gotta look this up now too.
See the infernal internet.
Fucking internet.
Wouldn't it be ironic if he committed unassisted suicide?
Oh no,
because he would help himself. Yeah, that's true.
No, he's still alive.
No.
At least he was as of January 2008. So, yeah, all right. Well, that was pointless.
Yeah. You were hoping the man was dead, weren't you?
Not really.
Oh.
I read a Kurt Vonnegut book called, I can't remember the name of it. It was about, sorta, Dr. Kevorkian, where Kurt Vonnegut, the fictional Kurt Vonnegut, would have Kevorkian assist him in suicide so that he could go to the afterlife and interview people.
Oh, really?
And then Kevorkian would bring him back at the end of the interview. It was just this book of these short interviews with dead people.
That's great. Oh, Kurt Vonnegut. What a man.
Yeah. I just got the audiobook of Slaughterhouse-5, so I look forward to listening to that at work at some point. So I listen to only podcasts and talk radio and audiobooks. Because that's the kind of wild and crazy guy that I am. Anything else?
Was there any other special guest appearances we could blow for anyone that hasn't seen it? Because we already mentioned Ricky Lake and Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Dave Letterman,
which still is just
Dave
Letterman
was great in that movie. He was so, you could tell he was just making up stuff on the spot too. What happened to Dave Letterman? I swear he used to be a comedy genius, even as far as the mid '90s.
Yeah, and
then he just turned into kind of he's not a cranky old curmudgeon or anything, but he's just
not funny.
Yeah, repetitive and uninteresting and.
Yeah, it could be he sold out. Who knows? I hate to throw that term around, but maybe he was bowing to his corporate masters.
He had a kid and a wife.
He had a heart attack.
Yeah,
it could just be age. Who knows?
He had to witness Calvert DeForest passing on. Maybe that was something major, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a break. We'll be back to wrap this fucker up. Gotta get away. back.
We are back.
Yep.
Lucky number 13.
Yes. Craziness. Did you think we would last this long?
No. How many months has it been?
Only like 3.
Oh, well. Seems not long.
I guess since September, actually. Of course, now we're weekly, so yeah, they come out a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I mean, honestly, did you think we would have had this much to talk about? Did you think that we would still be excited to do this?
I was saying we didn't have anything to talk
episodes
about.
later. Well, we never really have anything to talk about, sure, but
yeah, you're right, though. It's crazy. The world is...
I asked you a question.
I think we think we'd have anything to talk about this far in.
No, that we'd still just be
interested.
Excited.
Yeah. Well, we're windbags, and we think we're entertaining. Unfortunately,
that is pretty much the operative term here, I think.
I just realized we never even mentioned what Cabin Boy was about, except for equating it to Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. I just realized I was like, wait a minute. We didn't say anything about the movie. Other than, Ricky Lake and Andy Richter. And
who cares?
Yeah.
It's a funny movie. If you haven't seen it by now, then you're like me, and you should go see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Much agreed.
Now, I'm not one of those people who haven't seen it.
You've transcended.
I have.
You're like the followers of the what was that comet that those guys all wore the same Nikes and...
Was it Heaven's Gate?
Heaven's Gate, collective or whatever. You're in the collective now. You have your Nikes.
Sweet. I do. I want to have a special message that I need to get out.
Okay.
Because we talked to our one listener yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Pat. Yeah. Pat gets the show from iTunes.
Uh-huh.
And Pat and anyone else who happens to get the show from iTunes, leave us a review.
Oh, yeah. iTunes review.
An iTunes review, yeah.
Good or bad?
Preferably good, but, if you got something bad to say about us that's not personal and it's about the show, go ahead and leave us an iTunes review, please.
Right. Yeah.
Be constructive if you feel that you have to be. And but again, we'd actually really just prefer a positive one.
Yeah.
If you got something negative to say, fuck you. We don't want to hear it. No, but yeah, seriously, get us an iTunes review. I would like more than just the same 3 or 4 people who listen to the show to,
right.
More than just them to listen. Yeah.
Right.
Because
we could just...
we're doing this for fun, but,
Right. We could just invite those 3 people over and
exactly,
not even waste the electricity.
Right, yeah.
Oh, your speaker's about to fall off there.
Oh, shit. Saved for the day. All right. But yeah, seriously, do that for us. Thanks. Pat
and the guy in Australia.
Yeah, maybe that guy. Yeah. Definitely Pat, because we know him and we can threaten him with things.
Plus, he's tiny. He's like a skinny little dude.
Yeah, seriously. He's tall, but, that just means we can topple him down.
He's young and wiry and got vigor, but, we can take him.
Yeah.
The pair of us.
I'm pretty strong, and you're in shape, so, the 2 of us together.
I'm like 10 pounds overweight.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck you. That was pretty fancy lad of me, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh, man. What are we reading?
Is it my turn? Are you serious?
Holy shit.
I thought it was your turn.
No.
Oh. Oh, I just got a book from the library today. I could pick that. But it's kind of big. Okay, it just came to me. I swear, I didn't realize it was my turn. I thought it was yours.
Oh, God.
I've been thinking about this all week, and I really want us to read Hulk Thing Big Change by Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I want us to read.
That's awesome.
first thing that came to mind.
Oh, are you serious, dude? Is that
yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Okay.
I haven't read it since I was like 15. So.
Well.
And I know we both have a copy.
Yeah, mine's in my bathroom.
Oops. I wasn't paying attention.
That's all right. Oh, wow. I look forward to rereading.
Yeah. Me too.
I do like the Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah, we were just talking about him last night about his meticulous Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. One of my friends got me that for Christmas, which was like a super cool gift anyway. And I think like the first time, from the time that I discovered who Bernie Wrightson was, it's like I have to have that book.
The Frankenstein
book. Because I'd seen his artwork in The Stand. He did the illustrated version of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, not the Marvel comic?
No, like the actual book.
Huh. Okay, I
didn't
know
the unabridged copy of The Stand.
Wow.
And the illustrations in that are pretty much in line with... I mean, it's not as detailed as the Frankenstein stuff, but I mean, it's still pretty detailed.
Of the high caliber.
Yeah. But, yeah, when I found out that this Frankenstein book existed, I've wanted it since forever. Mm-hmm. And it's been out of print since forever.
Yeah, they were going real crazy on eBay, I know, for a long time.
Yeah, so Dark Horse recently put out like a 25th edition version of the book. And it's huge. It's the same size as the oversized Hellboy library books,
right?
Which I also have. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like like 11 by 14 or something like that.
It has that same sweet canvas cover.
Yeah, that nice fabric cover with hardbound. Otherwise, yeah.
It's relatively cheap too. It's like $40 or something. 30? Wow.
Yeah.
That's like half the price of the Hellboy one, I think, isn't it?
Hellboy's $50.
Yeah.
But those finally getting a chance to see that Frankenstein art up close. Oh man, so fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Bernie Wrightson is a goddamn god. I know, I just offended everyone, but fuck you.
Including me.
Including you. That's fine, whatever. Well, I don't
I'm leaving.
really give a shit about you, so.
I'm sad.
I killed the show. It was about time I did it.
Yeah, lucky number 13, indeed. Yeah, Bernie Wrightson's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Except for he drew, I think, what's that book? Is it The Dead or Dead She Said?
Yeah.
Some horror. Not
Steve Niles.
It's one of those like we were talking about when Jordan came back for the second time. It's just like, maybe you shouldn't have came back for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're amazing, but it's still, I like that book is still better than I could do as far as like rendering.
Right. Oh yeah,
I'm not insulting him, but it's just like it's like, lower grade than his old stuff for sure.
Well, on the other hand, you got to look at the fact that it took how many years for him to do Frankenstein?
Like 10 years, and he's going blind now, basically.
Right, and
you told me that yesterday.
Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I think I heard something that he has pretty bad eyesight. Mm-hmm. But 10 years to do that, and he's probably got to put out
a monthly.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I take it back. Take it all back.
Yeah. You're and that is Steve Niles, who gives a shit.
He's like, let me just poop this out. I think he did a Swamp Thing variant cover for that new series too, the Vertigo.
Yeah.
Like it was neat, but I mean,
right.
Like you said, it didn't take him 10 years to. He didn't have 10 years to work on it, so.
Right.
You can tell. Yeah, that Frankenstein is. I think that's going to go down as one of the nicest illustrated books in the history of mankind.
It better.
Yeah.
Because it is all sorts of amazing.
Agreed.
Yes. Wow. Hulk thing.
Yeah. Big change.
Are you sure? That's how you...
That's it. That's the one. That's the one.
All right.
I've been wanting to reread it anyway.
All right. I'm down. I am down.
I can't believe I was gonna pick some sort of like, super artsy like Canadian small press autobiographical relationship drama, and then
like your usual picks,
my usual stuff, but
stuff that's gonna make us cry or just get angry.
Yeah. Hey, maybe this will make us cry
and get angry.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, I hope I hate it this time.
Yeah. I hope, yeah. Maybe one of us will hate it.
Yeah.
We can fight on the show. You can be one of us will dress like the Hulk and the other like the Thing.
Ooh.
Can I be the Thing?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Let me guess, gray or green?
I would probably go gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go Rolk?
No, definitely not going Rolk.
You're gonna Grolk?
Not Grolk. Not Winda Hulk or whatever the fuck. Is that what it was?
Winda Hulk. Yeah.
Winda Hulk. Jesus fucking Christ.
Tastes like chicken.
Oh, I read that today. That was... Oh, God. God!
Ultimatum number 2.
Number 2 describes that perfectly.
Yeah.
Wow. What a ginormous piece of crap. What the fuck happened to Jeph Loeb? I think this is like the 7th episode in a row that we've talked about it. But seriously.
I mean, we know he's had personal tragedies in his life, and we feel bad about that.
Right. Nothing against the guy himself.
Yeah.
Bad things happen. Whether or not he's a good or bad guy, we don't know.
Yeah, we've never met him.
But his comics are awful.
They're atrocious.
At least the comics that in the past, 3 or 4 years. Because everything he did before that, not everything, but, I mean, Long Halloween, Dark Victory,
Haunted
Night, Challengers of the Unknown.
Yeah. I even liked Hush and Spider-Man Blue, and I liked that stuff, too.
I liked Daredevil Yellow, which is the only one of his Marvel stuff that I got.
Superman for All Seasons.
I never read that because I did not like the way Tim Sale drew Superman.
Really? Yeah. I really liked that book a
lot. I would like to give it another shot. But I read the first issue, I just wasn't into it. I'm, not a huge Superman fan unless Grant Morrison and Frank Wiley are working on him.
Right. It was quality, I'll say. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the guy wrote some comics that are probably going to go down, as classics. But again, the past 3 or 4 years, is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Rolk, Grolk, Winda Hulk.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. I know he's having, fun, but
no one else is.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad times over there at the Jeph Loeb brain.
Yeah. But, we were talking about this yesterday. He does work with, the best artists ever. Like Ed McGuinness, Art Adams, Frank Cho, Tim Sale, Jim Lee. I don't like Jim Lee, but whatever.
Yeah. That is weird. They're all attracted to working with him, or maybe he knows dirty secrets on everybody.
Maybe he is just such a nice guy that these guys are like, yeah, we'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
And then they get the script and it's like, what?
Tastes like chicken. What the fuck?
Well, to be honest, David Fincher is not there. Finch.
David Finch.
Jesus. David Finch is not the best artist on the face of the planet.
I mean, it's definitely not a style I'm really into, but I appreciate his art.
I like some of the things he does.
His cover illustrations are great.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking there's little techniques that he pulls off, like that really tiny hatching stuff that he does.
Oh yeah.
like his detail work looks nice, but his overall his figures and his layouts and stuff like that, I don't dig.
All right.
But the little flourishes he gives it, I think, are awesome. If you could just take whatever he's doing with those flourishes and add it to like his basic makeup.
Yeah. Maybe he'd be a better inker, maybe.
Yeah, could be, yeah. I don't know.
Maybe Jeph Loeb would be a better inker at this point.
Yeah. Kinda gotta think maybe so.
Wow. Man, I feel like such a a-hole, because, we all...
You get used to it.
Like, you really... It comes in...
It comes easier, yeah.
Like, it's a little more comfortable suit. I know, I mean, because like you said, we keep slacking on Jeph Loeb, but it's, I think it's because we know he's capable of what I consider to be greatness.
That is exactly my problem with him, is that, I have enjoyed his past work so much that when I read something about, Wolverine is actually like the last of a breed of immortal cat people.
We have a problem with that?
A little bit. Rulk, Windahulk, Grulk. Yeah, tastes like chicken. I have a huge problem with that because I know that the guy has done some amazing stuff in the past.
Right.
And that's where my biggest criticism of Jeph Loeb comes from. That's where my what the fuck is up with him is coming from.
Maybe it's like you said, maybe he's just trying to have a little fun. Like, I want to write a dumb superhero story and just make it kind of fun and
that's fine,
no meat to it.
Yeah, but there's a point where...
You've done 14 in a row.
Well, not just that, and I'm not saying that, I certainly don't want to read about, deadly serious superhero stuff all the time, especially. Damn, I'm sorry. But I want...
You want him to reach his potential.
I want the fun stuff to be good, too.
Yeah. Yeah, fun can be good.
Yeah.
Ambush bugs, living proof.
Yeah, Cabin Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dumb movie, and fun, but it's not insulting to you when you watch it. It doesn't make you feel dumb for experiencing it, and that's what Jeph Loeb's stuff currently does.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel like he just punched you in the gut, kicked you in the balls, and then insulted your intelligence.
Yeah, Art Adams is one of my favorite artists ever.
Yeah.
And since I was 10 years old, I've
He's
loved Art
in my top 3. Yeah.
And it's hard for me to read I read the last 3 issues of Hulk just because I didn't want to just buy them, and I wanted to see what he was doing with the story. Art Adams, how he was drawing the story, and it was hard to read. It was hard to make it through something by one of my favorite artists of all time because the story was so fucking terrible.
Oh, man. Oh, we're just getting angry, in these...
I know, these closing...
Yeah.
We should end on a happy note. Did you notice there's a coupon for 25% off pizza in the new Reach magazine at Marion, for Marion's Pizza?
I did not.
It's awesome. I love their pizza.
They have really good pizza.
What a deal.
That is a good deal.
I can't wait to eat some.
I would love some Marion's.
All right.
We're going to go get some Marion's.
Yeah!
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Fuck Jeph Loeb.
Bye.
Gutter Trash can be downloaded at www.guttertrash.net, iTunes, Podcast Alley, and Feedburner. You can also find us at myspace.com/guttertrash_net, seanborn.net, and buyerbewarecomics.blogspot.com. Contact us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. We'll see you next time.